to today's episode, which is episode number 2 in the wonderful world of dollars, the weekly show brought to you by DisWiz Dollars. I am Carson, also known as the DisWiz, the wonderful DisWiz of dollars. If this is your first time here, please hit like and subscribe. I share Disney theme park smart money and collectible tips. And in today's episode, I have a very special episode where I'm going to recap some of my 2025 smart money tips, share some 2026 upcoming planning tips and tricks for your Disney or Universal trips, and a few collectibles that I picked up over my birthday weekend. So let's go ahead and get into it. This episode is pre-recorded because in the United States, we're actually celebrating a holiday this week known as Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving falls in the last Thursday of November of every year for those outside of the United States. If you are inside of the United States and you're familiar with the Snoopy Thanksgiving special, football, and travel. So that is actually going to be my first segment for this week. In today's Universal and Disney savings segment, I thought I'd focus, because this week is the week of Thanksgiving and there are a lot of people traveling back and forth in between family gatherings and functions, is to give you one of my cost-saving tips that I've used in previous years. This year, I will not be going to Disney or Universal for the holidays. I'm going to keep it local, spend it with family and friends this year. But that is to travel either the week before or after a major holiday. And here's why. One of the biggest cost factors of a Disney or Universal vacation is inevitably going to be the traveling and the logistics cost piece of it. With the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving's on Thursday of this week, and we have Christmas and New Year's coming up. For a lot of people, they want to experience Disney and Universal magic before Christmas. I have been that way in years past. This year, I decided just to keep it a little bit local, like I said, but travel the week before. Let's say this year before Christmas. This year would be too late because we are already in Thanksgiving week. So the reason I say that is because you can potentially save $500 to $1,000 off of your Disney or Universal vacation, and that's just because of the hotels. They tend to be more expensive, especially during the holidays. It is the most crowded time at Disney and Universal property in Orlando as well. Same with Disneyland and Universal Hollywood out in California. So that was my money saving tip for today's episode number 2 of DisWiz Dollars, the wonderful world of dollars. And I also wanted to do a special segment because this week is Thanksgiving, and I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who have watched, subscribed, liked, shared the videos this year. This was the first year that I started on YouTube, and I couldn't be happier. You know, a lot of family and friends ended up subscribing early on in January of this year, but a lot of you I just don't know. We've just never met, and there have been people I've never even met except for the videos, the commenting, the liking. So I just wanted to express my gratitude in the first year of starting this YouTube channel. Do hope to grow in 2026 and beyond. Keep growing the community. Again, we are a community of Disney and theme parks, smart money, and collectibles. So if that's what you like, then go ahead and hit like and subscribe. This is a very positive community. There's a lot of negativity surrounding the internet communities, Disney, Universal, toy collecting, smart money. So I hope and aim just to break it down for you, give you my thoughts, and just have an open and positive community. There are trolls out there online. There are different people who are negative, even in real life, but you're not going to stop that. But when you come to DisWiz Dollars, know that you belong. And again, I just want to express my thanks and gratitude, and to let you all know, maybe there's somebody in your life that you would like to say, hey, thank you for being there. Like, you really helped me through a tough time. Your kind words. Maybe it was something that they didn't even know that they did. Say thank you to that person for Thanksgiving on Thursday or even before. So again, I'm super proud and honored just be able to do this, bring you content week in and week out. And again, I just wanted to say thank you to you all. And since we do collect on DisWiz Dollars to have your money meet the magic, over my birthday weekend, I actually picked up an original Kenner Tauntaun with Luke Skywalker action figure that I've been eyeing since the 1990s. So I was super excited to pick this up. I actually went to a local store here in Winston called McKay's. They actually had the Tauntaun for $14.95 with tax. It was $16. And this figure is fantastic. I've loved it ever since it came out. Now, I will be doing an unboxing video of not just the Tauntaun with Luke Skywalker Kenner figure, but there might be some other Star Wars creatures as well that you might see in that unboxing video. So make sure you hit like and subscribe. The reason the Tauntaun is so nostalgic to me is because in the 90s, me and my older brother collected the Kenner Star Wars action figures. That was actually before the prequels came out, before Disney had ever bought Star Wars. Empire Strikes Back is also my favorite Star Wars film besides Revenge of the Sith. So look for more content. Make sure you hit like and subscribe to DisWiz Dollars. But that was a childhood pickup on my birthday that I just saw and I couldn't resist picking it up. So that's the collector segment for this week of the wonderful world of dollars. I'm actually going to do the park hack of the week, and that is to scout first, spend later. So what I mean by that is here are some tips and tricks to have your money meet the magic, save when you're at Disney or Universal theme parks, and that is to walk the stores first, right? So film the prices, take a picture of it, compare it online, because I know the Disney store online likely has that exact same item, but you can get it shipped to your house. So that's what I do to save money. Also, only buy if the value is right and it's something that you really like. A lot of the park merchandise is very generic now. It used to be a lot better 15 to 20 years ago. Otherwise, if none of those tips or tricks works, then I'm going to tell you to go ahead and go to Target, Ollie's, eBay, Big Lots, Walmart. Check out those online shopping venues, so that way you get a better deal than going to the theme parks and buying merch. This scout first approach has saved me money in 2025, and I'm going to carry that into 2026 and beyond. So look out for more content like that to have your money meet the match. So here is the final segment for today's episode, and that's the mini Black Friday message that I wanted to tell people about. And that's, don't buy it just because it's on sale. So Black Friday isn't about grabbing everything just because you see a nice big screen TV, which I want, doesn't mean you have to buy it. Most impulse buys aren't real savings. If you think about it like that, that will do you well. The magic comes from with intentional spending and savings, that you have a plan for your money. If you budgeted for it, let's say I put $50 into my budget and I say that's my fun money and I want to go ahead and spend it for that month, go ahead and do it. Like I said before, go ahead, and if it's not in your Amazon wish list or your cart, it's probably not going to be a deal for you. So just keep that in mind. So just make sure you've already planned for the money that you're going to spend through the holiday shopping era of this year. Also, make sure that it fits your budget and it adds value or joy to your life, because that's what things should do. They shouldn't be just, I want to buy this because I can save $500 on a new Mac. Is that going to bring more value or joy to my life? That's what I always ask myself. And then just save the rest for later. It's not going anywhere. And the parks and collectibles will still be there. DisWiz Dollars will be here to make sure your money meets the magic. So that's today's Black Friday message going into the holidays for Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Christmas. So as we come to a close in this episode 2 of the wonderful world of dollars, again, I just wanted to say before the Thanksgiving holiday, thank you to you all for liking and subscribing. I'm looking forward to continue to enhance my savings for the remainder of 2025, save up for Disney and Universal vacations debt-free in 2026 and beyond, continue to add collectibles that fit within my budget, and have your money meet the magic. And again, I couldn't do this without you all with your continued support. So thank you again. And as always, for your Thanksgiving holiday, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday, I hope your money meets the magic, and I'll see you in the next episode.